to cook chicken adobo in coconut milk, or what we call Hi folks, hi Katrina. Today I'm going to cook adobong manok sa gata, or chicken and coconut milk adobo. I haven't done this in a long time, so this is basically what I feel like a first time cooking it again. So join me as we cook adobong manok sa gata. My mom used to cook this a lot when we were growing up. She liked coconut, so I'll try to see what I can do and see if I can still do it. So this will be like a first time, okay? So let's get going. Let's start making our adobong manok sa gata. Okay, to start off with, I have one whole chicken right here that's been chopped and divided into like bite-sized or chunk-sized pieces. So what we're going to do is, first I put maybe 2/3 cup of coconut vinegar, maybe 1/3 cup of soy sauce. This is ginger, maybe thumb size, 1.5 inches of, I sliced the ginger. And I like garlic, so I put a lot of crushed garlic. It really depends how much you like, but the more garlic, the tastier it is. I also have some bay leaves here that we're going to put in there. Some peppercorns, whole peppercorns, maybe a teaspoon. What we have here also is coconut milk. This is different from coconut water, okay? Coconut milk is from the meat of the coconut. You could buy this can from any market. American markets, I found it also in there, so it will be easy to find. So I put a can of it. See, it's white because that's from the coconut itself. So you put in the entire can. I have turmeric, but I already have ginger, but I'll just put a dash of the turmeric for color. There you go. And what's going to happen is we're going to mix all of this. Some people like to marinate it for an hour or 2 hours, but we're not going to do that. I don't think it makes, at least in my case, I don't think it really makes any difference, because when we're going to simmer the chicken for around 20-30 minutes around till cooked, and I think, and I know, and I feel that it gets absorbed while it's being cooked, all of those flavors in there. So we just mix that up, okay? And then we'll get ready to cook it in a pan, all right? So here's the mixture that we have. By the way, people have always been asking me how come I'm not very particular with the amounts of, or the ingredients, the cups or tablespoons or weights or whatnot, because really Filipino cooking is what we call, the way that I cook is what we call tansya. You make an approximation, because Filipino dishes are either salty, sour, it's also amalgamation, this mixture of all of these tastes. So it's going to be all up to you how you're going to flavor your dish, if you want it a little bit more saltier, sour, sweet. So that's what we call tansya, make an approximation. You dictate the taste on how you want your dish is going to be, how you want your finished product to end up with. So basically, but really, you have to understand that when you cook Filipino food, you really should go after the technique. It's hard to pinpoint if it's going to be authentic or not, because I don't really think that there's one authentic way to do something, because different regions of the Philippines, we cook differently, different styles, we add this, we add that. So as long as you're in the spirit of the dish, by way of the technique, then I think you're really good with that one. And I think you'll end up with a pretty good dish that you'd really enjoy with your friends and your family, okay? So remember the word tansya, just approximations, okay? Now in a deep saucepan, we're going to pour in our chicken with the sauce, and we're going to let that boil. And once it boils, we're going to simmer the chicken for around 25 minutes or until it gets cooked. And we'll get back to that once it's all cooked. Okay? Just cover the pan and wait for it to boil. And when it boils, we'll leave it simmering for 25 minutes on medium heat. Okay? The chicken has been cooking boiling, simmering for around 25 minutes. I'm about to take it off. I sprinkled some hot chili peppers on it just to bring out some spice. Chili peppers make a good mix with coconut. So the chicken's almost done. In a few minutes, I'll take it out, transfer it on a pan, and then we're going to reduce the sauce. So now I'm transferring the cooked chicken to a pan, not a pan, but a container, because we're going to reduce the sauce. I'm going to increase the heat and allow the liquid here to thicken. I'll be around maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes, but just keep an eye on it until it thickens up, and then we'll return the chicken into the sauce. So you'll see that the sauce is thickening. We're about to put in the, you can put the chicken back in to warm through. Let the chicken warm through, and we're ready to plate. Okay, looks like curry, chicken curry, because of the color, but this is chicken gata. Okay. It smells sweet and a bit sour, but that's the way that it should smell, because we use vinegar, soy sauce, and coconut milk. So we're plating now. We'll get ready to serve. Putting in some sauce. I don't have hot chili peppers, but I do have grounded chili peppers here. It cuts through the fat, so just put a sprinkling on that one. There you go. So here you go. It's ready for to eat. So here we have it, the Adobong Manok sa Gata, or chicken and coconut milk adobo. I put some chili pepper flakes on top of it just to cut through the fat. It tastes better too with some spice. So here it is. Now we're about to taste, so say good luck to me. It's always good with, you have to eat it with rice, okay? And you know that you're talking to a Filipino because you'll know, because we eat with a spoon and fork, but I don't have a fork, so I'll just use a spoon right now. Okay, let's see. Get some sauce, put it over the rice. I have brown rice here because it's apparently healthier. So, oh, that's good. That's good. It's good. It's really chicken adobo. It's really chicken adobo with coconut. You have the flavors of adobo, but you have the sweet taste and thickened taste of coconut. So it's a different take on adobo. So here's your Adobong Manok sa Gata, or chicken and coconut milk adobo. Hope you try it. It's my first time doing it. Tastes really good. Now you could do all of your adjustments with it. You could add more salt or fish sauce, which is patis, to extract more flavors out of it. So try it. It's easy to make. You'll have all of the ingredients available with you in any Asian market or an American market, because all you need is the chicken, the coconut milk or coconut cream, and then you have your vinegar and you have your soy sauce. Okay, garlic and ginger and whole peppercorns and all of that stuff. Okay, so hopefully you try it. It's really good recipe and it's very Filipino in itself.